are big customer picks. So take a moment to review if you have not yet tried the products. And we're gonna talk about turmeric. This is another incredible important product to support your joints and your liver and your brains. And boy, is it important to absorb turmeric properly. It's a challenge for most. This is a way to not only enjoy the easy to swallow capsules with that really finely pulverized turmeric component inside, but it's really about the highest levels of the curcuminoids. And I'll let you elaborate because you're the expert here. I'm just here to offer the best values of the year on some of the products that I know you'd like.
Well, with turmeric, interestingly enough, with turmeric, it's not the ultra fine powder you'd expect of all my products. The diosmin, of course, the ultra microgranulation that we do enhances its absorption, makes it superior to other diosmin. But with our turmeric, we might start with an ultra fine powdered turmeric. And then what we do is we complex it with fat, because turmeric, even the very best extract of turmeric, the best turmeric in the world, will not be beneficial for your joints, for your liver, for your brain. The reason why is turmeric has to be absorbed to deliver its benefits, meaning it has to get out of your digestive system. You swallow it, it has to get out of your digestive system. But the active components in turmeric, curcuminoids, they are not well absorbed. So if you deliver the best 95% extract, that's what was so disappointing 30 years ago when I started working with turmeric. I started with the best extract of turmeric. What I quickly learned from the science, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't going to deliver the benefits because those curcuminoids that make turmeric beneficial, even though we were 95%, we were almost 100% pure, that was going to be insufficient. If anything, it was going to be misleading. It was so rich in beneficial compounds, but so lacking in benefit. So what we had to do, and there are multiple paths to take, you could add all sorts of chemicals that could enhance the absorption of turmeric. I don't add chemical additives to my products. They're all 100% pure additive free. So that wasn't going to work. But then a really smart scientist said, wow, turmeric spice only contains 1 or 2% curcuminoids. That's surprisingly low. But people who eat a lot of turmeric spice with their food, they get benefits. And why is that? Because when people eat a lot of turmeric, and they do that in India with their food, they're using it in stews and foods that contain fat. And when you cook curcuminoids with fat, they naturally complex with that fat, and that naturally overcomes the lack of absorption of curcuminoids. Oh. Every time I say this, I get goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
So that very smart scientist said, how about if at relatively low, not super high temperatures, like say 150, 200 degrees, we complex the curcuminoids in 95% turmeric with a select fat. Let's choose the best fat we can. Let's choose phosphatidylcholine, the phospholipid that is the principal phospholipid in our brain, the principal phospholipid in our liver. Let's see if it works. And lo and behold, again, following the path that Mother Nature lays out for us, kind of the breadcrumbs she leaves on the ground, when we follow those breadcrumbs, we find out that phosphatidylcholine is the best potential fat to marry with curcuminoids and deliver a 30 times, 3,000% better absorption. So that's exactly the research that we followed, and that's exactly why my product, again, another product that's almost perfectly reviewed, why it's so beneficial.
I will definitely read some of those reviews. I wanted to remind everybody too, it's one day only that we are doing the larger cap count. And that's because today is a Today Special Day. This has been a year in the making, so you can get the 360 cap count for only $99.90. This is that's $100 savings. So if you're gonna do it today, no question. But any choice is still available from 30, 60, 120, 240, or 360. By the way, everything is on 5 Flex and free shipping. Over 700 reviews, and we're talking about, I mean, massively rated and beloved products. Great curcumin product. I was looking for a way to get turmeric daily since I cook with it, but not daily. I was interested in this product being absorbable while I was understanding many are not. She's right, but yours is. Look at this, the best turmeric. My husband has taken turmeric for years. I tried it, it was not Andrew's. I saw and felt no improvement. So finally I tried Andrew's and I saw results. I am still taking it, will continue. It's helped with my discomfort. You know, let's talk about the areas of the body that are supported with the turmeric in the right levels, the way you do it. It's not just, you know, our joints or our brain. It's you know, really helps with the liver digestive experience, right?
With turmeric, it's not so much the right levels. It's what I was talking about for a long period of time there. It's about absorption. You can take the best turmeric in the world. Say start with the turmeric extract we use that's 95% curcuminoids. You could put that in a capsule, put it in a drink, put it whatever you might want, and it's not going to be highly beneficial because those 95% curcuminoids are not well absorbed. You complex it with phosphatidylcholine as we've done, and those curcuminoids are absorbed 3,000% better, 30 times better, meaning you could take 1/30th of the dose of our version versus 30 capsules of the pure 95% curcuminoids, and the single capsule will be more beneficial than the 30 capsules. And again, that bright orange color summarizes the high concentration of our curcuminoids. The granulation there, if you were to push on it hard, it would feel a little gummy. That's the phosphatidylcholine. Those are the phospholipids that make this so incredibly absorbable. And what I was talking about, and again, I sometimes dwell on the fact that when you really sort of drill into these products and you think about them more carefully, how it all makes sense, that most people are taking turmeric and trying to get the benefits of its curcuminoids for their joints, and secondary to the joints for their soothing benefits to the digestive system, and also their detoxifying benefits to the hard-working tissues of our liver, and also the protective benefits for our brain. But what's interesting about this product, so if you're taking our curcuminoids, our turmeric for your joints, a lot of folks are also taking medicines for their joints. And those medications, those anti-inflammatories for their joints, can also be highly inflammatory, highly challenging for the digestive system. So how wonderful if you're taking turmeric to support the work of those medicines on your joints, it then soothes your digestive system. So it then helps you coping with these other things. And then, because when we take medicines, it burdens our liver, the role they have to do to detoxify ourselves. How wonderful that turmeric also plays a supportive role with our liver in the face of the medicines we might be taking for our joints. And then, of course, everything we do, we want to make sure it's supportive and not undermining the health of our brain. And turmeric then kind of, when we look at the most important benefits of turmeric, we then kind of complete the circle there. So when you really look at what we might be doing with the assistance of our doctors for our joints, and how we might take a natural approach to assist those benefits, it just works perfectly because turmeric then supports our digestive system and supports the detoxification of our liver. So it really is a remarkable ingredient. What's also fun about turmeric, if you go to the National Institute of Health database, it's a database that just has hundreds of thousands of clinical studies, research studies, scientific studies in there. And if all you did in the research part of that, they have a little search line that looks like a Google search bar, but it's just within that scientific database. If you typed in the word turmeric and then the word and then you just let the autofill fill the rest in, there isn't an organ, a system in the human body that wouldn't be listed there. There isn't a health issue or a health condition that isn't listed there. Turmeric has been examined and studied and researched for its benefits to virtually every system, organ, tissue in the human body. And again, what's exciting, with all those opportunities, and that's what I was saying, everything in life is all about opportunities. Opportunities taken, opportunities missed. With this opportunity that you might choose to take, there's no risk because you send it back. HSN's, I've been doing this for 43 years. I think HSN's been doing it a little while longer. We'll be here if you choose to send it back. We'll be disappointed, but we don't want you to keep it if you don't really love the benefits.
And now it's my turn to get tingles when you talk about how many organs are benefiting from the turmeric. And again, it's the way you've done it. So to absorb it is the key, and that's what Andrew excels at. This product is widely reviewed. Take a moment if you'd like to read the reviews, because it is a massive customer pick. But again, only today are we offering the larger cap count at these prices, period. The item 79883. But speaking of doing it naturally, We're gonna talk next, Andrew, about cholesterol. This is a big problem in our world, in our country in particular. You have done it so beautifully.